And then he said one word, desire. And he locked his window and went. Just one word. That devotee till date he's contemplating. What does it mean, desire? And desires also can be very different. Depends on our karanam guna sangasya sat asat yoni janmashu. Depends on our association. Karanam guna sangasya sat asat yoni janmashu. Because of one devotee said, came to Prabhupada and said, Srila Prabhupada, why Krishna created this world? He is so cruel. He's supposed to be our father. And he created this world. We are suffering here. And Prabhupada looked at him and said, that man, he said, Krishna never created this world. You created this world by your desire. So we have desire to be out of Krishna. We have desire to enjoy independently. Bhayadvitiya biniveshatasya viparyosmriti. So we desire to forget Krishna. In fact, how many of you saw the cartoon? Cartoon, this one, it's called The Pie, God's Pie in internet. You can check it out. We have big TV though. Shukracharya, one eye guru. Nowadays, one eye guru. Shukracharya, one eye guru, I call it. Box. But it's switched off, it's not nice. But we can use it also for presentations. So, and there's one nice YouTube cartoon, you can check it out. Not cartoon, there's some small clip. It's called God's Pie. This guy opening, and there's so many people sitting on the table. And he picks like apple pie, putting some plate of one guy, and it's written like some name, Toyota car, and then Mercedes-Benz car, and then family, and then education, and then other. So this guy is representing different priorities in our life: family, business, interest. So he's putting everyone, and then finally some small piece left for him, and he's just taking small piece and me. And then somebody says, "What about him?" And it's at the end of the table, God sitting, like this white guy, old guy sitting, and plate is empty. And then everybody looking, what about him? And this guy putting the cake on his plate and keeping hand like this, not to see God. And then somebody says, he brought the pie. That guy brought the pie. And still this guy, too tasty. And starts to eat this pie. It's funny. You can check it out. God's Pie. You can find it. And okay, so everybody starts to eat also because it's main host eating. So and this God sitting and just laughing at everyone, and everybody eating that pie. Hare Krishna. So everybody wants to have Ram Rajya without Ram. Everybody wants to actually enjoy this creation. But God is okay. It's later on. Not now. Not now. जो कल करे तो परसों अभी जीना बरसों नहीं. They say this is just ulta. जो कल करे तो आज, जो आज करे तो अब, पाल में प्रलय होगी, बहुरी करोगे कब. But nowadays it's not fashionable. They say जो कल करे तो परसों अभी जीना बरसों. Enjoy, drink, be merry and enjoy. For tomorrow we die. Bhasma bhutasya dehasya kuta punaragam bhavit. When we will die, who cares anyway? Bhasma bhutasya. Everybody will become ashes. Who cares? Just that's why big bag borrow and enjoy ghee, right? Charvaka Muni said. So we have to be, and from where did they get to get that desire? I got a little bit late today. You know why? I was preparing for presentation. I was talking to my friends in Russia, and yesterday and today morning also, and they were telling me so many stories about the devotees in jail. I heard so many stories already. I spoke personally with these people, those who were in jail, those who were crazy after Krishna. And yesterday I spoke with Premavati Mataji, whose baby died in jail. And I just couldn't, because when it's fresh in my mind, let me put this together, because I was getting some photos and they sent me some photos. That's called teamwork. Myself, I cannot do that. I said, see, I have to present the real mood of the Russia at that time, Soviet Union. You have to help me. So everybody, Bhaktivigan Maharaj, Keshav Maharaj, Premavati Mataji, Sadananda, and Kamala Mala, and there's all this, Yamaraj. So everybody, all these ancient devotees, those first devotees. And I have to put things together. So I said, well, don't miss that salty bread, presentation. It's very interesting. Even I was, and to be honest, I was just listening to stories. Re-listening. Some of them I was just re-listening. I just couldn't contain my tears. I was thinking, come on. And one devotee told me, so nowadays bread is not at all salty. Pretty much cake. But it's not salty, it's sweet bread already, maybe even cakes, people. And the new generation, they don't even know what does it mean to get through the struggle and to take this extra mile for Krishna. When you'll be persecuted, killed, put you in psycho hospitals, put some drugs, so you can just things, they're putting 10 times more dose. And just people literally, they said all body takes stunned and you don't know. And Krishna manifested to us. Just Krishna himself came, and in what kind of form he came to us to protect us. And when you're feeling that, you cannot betray Krishna. And people were telling them, just say no, just sign one paper and you're out. Why are you stupid? Why do you need this Hindu religion? Just say no, that's all. They said no. They never give up. Hundreds of them, not just one, two stupid. It was kind of completely group of people, those who were persecuted, but they never give up. So question comes, from where the desire came? From where the desire came? When Srila Prabhupada came and he took this globe, this globus, what do you call it? In geography, globus, very famous photo. There is one famous. And just move, and all disciples came just like this. First hippies, young students, and Prabhupada just moving like family mood. That time was very family mood. It was not international society. Prabhupada just and then boom. Oh, this is Russia. Brahmananda will go there. Why? Because he looks like bear. So Prabhupada was thinking he associated with Russia with bears, so he will go because he looks like bear, Bhalu. So like that. And then okay, this guy will go there, he'll go there. Shyam Sundar, Gurudas, Mukunda, go to London. That's why we are sitting over here. Rest, you heard the stories many times. But it's never mind, you can rehear again and again to remind ourselves. We are the products of the mercy. Like that. So that's why it's very, very... But that desire from where he came, and Prabhupada gave example, when he sent these 3 couples, and they had, I heard Shyam Sundar was saying that only $100 they had. So it was that small note, they entered, everybody, 6 people they entered with kids. And they said how to go. You remember that Prabhupada told them the story about Charlie Chaplin. You heard the story? No. Before he said, today, we are in very nice connection with Mandakini Mataji. Mandakini. Mandakini Mataji? Yes. She was here only, Pujari. Yeah. So when Prabhupada said, would you like just to go to Moscow? You'll talk it in detail maybe tomorrow. This salty bread presentation, I'll tell you the more details. But to cut it short, he just came and that Ananta Shanti, Anatoli, he has said, well, I'll do that, but I need one Bideshi Ladki. I want to get married with Bideshi girl, a foreigner. Can you make it for me? Prabhupada said, why not? Can be arranged, no problem. So straight away he came to London and he just called her. Would you like to go to Moscow and just get married to one boy? And Mandakini Mataji said, he told me so casually as if just go and buy some potato. Just go and get some potato for me, in Crossroads and some shopping complex. As casually he said like that, as if it's just as easy. And she said, yes, Prabhupada, I'll do that. The rest is the history. It's not just to cross the street and get some shopping done. No. Same thing he did to Jagatarini Mataji. You know the Jagatarini Mataji? Go and just get married to one guy in Hong Kong. Who is he? You just go and find it out yourself. She was a film actress in Australia, but she went to America, and she was, connected to the film industry, very famous. Her photos were in magazines. I just got some yellow sari, some piece of cloth. Go to Hong Kong. So can you give me money? One-way ticket only, no money. 10 magazines, back to Godet. On the way you distribute and get your money for the taxi. Yes. I remember I used to travel all Soviet Union, 16 countries, without single paisa. Without single paisa. Like Radhat Maharaj came from England to India, like that. No money, nothing. Total dependence on Krishna. Total. Total means total. You don't know what's going to happen next day. For 3 years, myself, I didn't know where I'm going to sleep next day. Because my family kicked me out, Everything was tipsy-turvy, and I was sitting in the class like this. And then evening time, everybody thinking about Krishna, and I'm thinking, where I'm going to sleep today night. I'm thinking, program is over, and I'm asking some students, guys, where are you staying? In hostel. Can I stay today with you? Just looking, who's this guy? You see, it's like cold, it's not like this, -20, and I had this army jacket still with me. And they said, well, come, okay, if you want to come for one night. So, and because we have to go to hostel with some card, it's a pass. But I didn't have pass. I said, don't worry, we can drop you some bed sheets from the window, 3rd floor. They tied 2-3 bed sheets and throw me. And from the ground floor, that's army training used, just going on the 3rd floor. And I'm entering that window and that's kitchen. And the Vietnamese and Japanese guys cooking some dogs and fish. And so I was thinking, man, and smoking and drinking. That's a hostel, a Russian hostel. It was just katam.com. So I just went inside and, okay, this is some empty room. You can sleep on the floor. No bed sheet, nothing. And I was thinking, what's going on here? Sometimes you're sweeping the road and thinking, Krishna, why are you doing this to me? So that's every day. And on the top of that, we used to distribute books, and we used to, it's really, I tell you, we did such a huge program. We used to make cakes, like 5,000 kilos cakes, 500, 1,000 kilo cakes on the stadiums. And then we used to go to the restaurants, all the restaurants in my city. It was no even single restaurant in my city where we didn't do super duper program for thousands of people. I used to go in the street and see, well, any restaurants are there? Okay, I see some 5-star hotel restaurant, let me go. And we used to preach to the boss, can you give us a restaurant for free? Just like that, for free. Are you mad? 5-star hotel restaurant for free, for one day. And that also Sunday. Yeah. When free day, holiday, everybody, all couples going around, families free, it's the most business day, Sunday. No, I want that day. So what are you going to do? I'll do advertisement in the TV, Central TV, all over the city, Central TV. So you'll be in your name. All right. So I used to go to the TV, and TV name was Tonis. One black body man from Africa was running that. So I used to preach to him. Would you like, I'll invite you to 5-star hotel. You and all your TV show team. Why not? 5-star hotel and this. Okay, for free. But you have to give advertisement. Also for free. All right, such a thing. Okay, free invitation to hotel. I can give free advertisement. And to this guy I said, can you give me a hotel? I'll give you free advertisement in TV. And they used to go
restaurant.
Well, idhar se udhar. So I just used to connect, and then I used to go to market. I used to go to market and said, guys, we're inviting you to 5-star hotel. But can you give me some fruits and some vegetables? Really. And I used to take, we had 5 boys only with me, 2 Matajis on Krishna Mai. We used to take these big bags, and it was, trekking bags with many pockets like this. Oh, yeah. And we have this milk line, and then sabji lines, and fruits line, flowers line, like in market. It's like city big market. And I used to have small bottle, go in one line, and maybe like 40 ladies sitting there from villages, And they, can you give me just a little bit milk, just for God, the altar? Why not? Tung, 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 tung. At the end of the line, I have big bottle. Then flowers also. Can you give me just one flower? There's 100 flowers sitting, and I already have big bag of flowers, roses, And then it's like that. after a few hours, we used to go from that market like carrying like this. Amazing. And these people, these restaurant people, they said, well, you're going to feed all city. I said, yes, we're going to all city. Your restaurant become popular in all city. Everybody will know after this program. Really? Interesting. Most difficult thing was to make program in one restaurant only. I remember this name Kalinka. This means like cherry. The restaurant name was Cherry. We did this, and then second, 2, 4, every restaurant we did. Every single restaurant in the city we did in a few years. Every Sunday we did. And when we did in 1, 2 restaurants, then they said, see, this central restaurant we did, that theater restaurant we did. Then they have network. Hey, Suno. And they calling their friends. Did this guys did in your, oh yeah, it was very nice program. And they did in your restaurant. Oh yeah, they did it. All right, do in mine also, what to do, because I have references. And when we calling people, we used to bring 2, 3 bags of, and in restaurants they have bakeries, they have everything set up. Prabhupada said, Musika ajagar. When you entering them, snake never makes a house. Waiting when chuha, when the rat making house, going there, and the breakfast and house 2 in 1. So like that. So I was thinking, that's cool, huh? Why we have to create restaurants and big hotels, guest houses and temples? It's already made already. Once Prabhupada was in Ohio airport, O'Hare, if you just see this, O'Hare. Oh, Prabhupada, this is O'Hare. This airport already belonged to us. They don't know. So I was thinking, cool, now all these restaurants should serve Krishna. And in restaurants, they already have cooks and bakery department and all this, ovens, everything. So what I need to do, I had to bring only a few kilos of, what's called atta, flour. So to show them, and just 200 grams of butter, because we collect it in the market. But we cannot collect 10,000 kilos. Just only maybe maximum 500 grams of butter, few kilos of. And when we used to come to, okay, we're going to cook for the whole city. So this chief cook, cool, huh? With few kilo of atta, you're going to feed all city. How are you going to go? When your products will come? When your stuff will come? No. And we used to tell to the director, some lorry, some big truck coming. We just starting. And when everybody used to go, we used to take the cow dung, because this guy is cooking meat and stuff. So when everybody went away, we used to put, with my friend Rajavilas, with a cow dung. So make sure that nobody can see, because sun epidemic station, says you see. And that time people couldn't understand cow dung, what is this? And we used to do it early morning when we used to come. Only one time we were caught by a chief cook, What's going on? Oh my God, what is this? Guys, this is stew. I said, no problem, cool down, it's okay. It's cow. What? Everywhere, we put all this, bakery, everything. Don't tell to my boss, please. I'll be fired. Because we have to offer to Krishna everything, you see. And then, but the ladies were nice. And when we start to cook, I was zero cook. I didn't know anything, nothing I know how to cook. But, big show, you have to show off, I know everything. Okay, no problem. Okay. So this chief, top 5-star hotel chefs, say, this monk going to cook something cute. Let's see how he's cooking. And I'm just like, have no idea what to cook. So, and by the way, excuse me, it seems like a little bit less ingredients here. And do you have, do you have a few 100 grams of butter, please? And this lady is already, we are friends already by that time. Oh yes, no problem, beta, no problem. You hold this few 100 grams, yeah, only few 100 grams, just only. And once they give me the key from the go down, because of the restaurant. And I'm opening and there's like big boxes with butter and milk and but no. We make a line and we used to cook so many, we became friends. And they didn't even notice that we took so much from there, go down. I said, engage them in seva, no problem. And at the end, believe me, we had cultural programs. We had big cakes, like 500 kilo. And for that programs, we used to invite mafia, gundas, big, ministers, mayors, like that. Believe me, it was such far out. I'm just thinking now. And in stadiums, we used to do programs like this. I didn't have even single paisa. And without nothing, we did maha grand programs in stadiums and restaurants. And I was thinking, that's Krishna was giving us idea. And when I came to India, I came to Nepal, and guess what? I was doing the same style. I said, Krishna, you helped me in Russia, you helped me in that country. Why not in Nepal, for example? And guess what? I did the same thing. I used to tell devotees, let's go to the market, cook some halwa, take some bora, and we can go give halwa, give one flour, one aloo, one potato, one sabji. We used to get big bags of fruits, and nobody could believe. And they said, well, we are not the beggars. You are not a beggar. I am beggar. So you are not a beggar, but I am beggar. And we used to beg for Krishna. And then people used to send their children. And, these children, they used to sell the newspapers in the streets of Kathmandu. And smoking biri, small kids, like homeless people or their parents working in the sabji market. But we used to do harinam in sabji market, collect the fruits, and then cook and feed their children. And then they said, okay, go to uncle's place. They will feed you. And parents used to send their kids to our center. And when we used to cook something and feed these kids and they like it so much. And they used to come, instead of newspaper and cigarettes, they started to distribute back to Godhead and And then they used to come and preach to their parents, and they became better preachers than me to all this area. Kids, they went in the houses, they used to do small harinams. Now these children are brahmacharis already in our ashram. From childhood, Siddhanta Mani, Siddhanta Mani? He was in that, they're grown up now, they're brahmacharis already. And I was thinking, fantastic. And after a few years, we found that we used to bring, till date, we are bringing from the same market, Kalimati, we bring big trucks of sabji and big for free, all market. And when we have Janmashtami, they are supplying us trucks of sabji, of fruits and flowers, everything, till date. They are so much cultivated. When if we don't come one Saturday, what happened? Why are you guys not coming? We're keeping aside for you. So my idea is that what happened when we have the desire to do something for Krishna. Krishna will open doors and unbelievable opportunities will come. And that desire comes from association, really. I got that desire from association with those crazy devotees, those who are doing so many wonderful things for Krishna. As much you surrender, so much I will manifest to you. But when we have comfortable zone, cozy, everything fine, I don't know what to do, everything ready made. Okay, just cross the road, buy whatever you need, some ice cream and something like that, then it's okay, it's not bad, but it's not salty bread, it's like sweet cake. But really Krishna wants us to see a little bit extra mile. And that's why I was asking devotee, I'm honestly surprised that we are still having in London only few centers, but main temples only 2, Soho and Bhaktivedanta Manor. We need at least maybe 5 Bhaktivedanta Manors and maybe 10 Soho streets, official centers in London. So no, but we are busy grihastas. Don't tell me. We had so many grihastas, we had so many people, like this Premavati Mataji. She was such a strong grihasta, and her husband Ravi Prabhu. So they are persecuted, but they never give up. Never give up. It's not about being brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. It's not about that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Naham vipro na chadrapati na pi vaishyana shudro, Naham varni na chagrihapati na vanasto yatirva. Kintu pradhyan nikila paramananda purnamritabdhir gopi bhartur padakamalayur dasa anudasa. I am not grihastha, not vanaprastha, not sannyasi, not brahmachari. I am not kshatriya, vaishya, brahman, shudra. Who am I? I am the servant of the servant of the servant of the gopis, whose master is Krishna. So, to become servant of the servant means to take order of the spiritual master, who is a servant, of his guru, and take this order and to do something wonderful for Krishna in this lifetime. Because life is very short, very short. And if we will not use this time, especially when we are more or less young, when we have some energy, When you're getting old, if you can tell me now, let's do it. To be honest, I will think 2 times now. If I will be now 55 and I will think, can I do that? I will not be able to do that. That madness will not be there anymore. Now you're more practical now. But still, that juice, that desire to do something special for Krishna is still there. Otherwise, why hell we are traveling all over the world? Why we are going and reaching out so many people? I was telling him, Prabhu, we have 3 programs a day, maybe a little bit break, but no, it's nice program. We're going to his house, took some prasadam, then we had morning prasadam with him, and I said, okay, where next prasadam? And guess what? It's not about prasadam food. It's about prasadam of association. That's real prasadam. Prasada leshanugrihita evahi janati tattvam. When we're getting mercy of Radhisham, Gaurnitai, Jagannath, to get the mercy, prasada leshanugrihita. If you want to get the mercy from Krishna, from his side, we can only knock, as Sachinanda Maharaj says. You can enter the heart, reach the heart, and then knock, and then wait when it will be open to you. You cannot just storm inside that inner chamber of Radha Krishna. No, you have to and humbly wait when you will be open the door. But for Krishna to open the door of mercy to us, we have to do something noticeable, So Krishna can notice us. That's why we are praying to Srimati Radharani. Muninda Vrindavandite Triloka Shoka Harini Prasanna Vaktra Pankaje Nikunjabho Vilasini Vrajendra Bhanunandini Vrajendra Sunusangate Kada Karishyasi Hamam Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam Maheshwari Kriyeshwari Swadeshwari Sureshwari Triveda Bharateshwari Pramana Sasameshwari Rameshwari Kshameshwari Pramoda Kananeshwari Vrajeshwari Vrajadipeshi Radhike Namostute Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam. So when Radharani will just look at us, just like this, from the corner of the eye, sidelong glance, not directly. Don't expect that. That direct glance for Krishna only. But sometimes, think, who is that guy? Or Gopi or Gopa? What they are doing? And when Radharani will recommend you to Krishna, Krishna has to give mercy. So that's why when spiritual master, when Vaishnavas are happy, and they just simply one small prayer for you, that's done. Actually, there's mercy case in front of you. Just purely mercy case. I'm telling you my case. I don't know will I be able to tell this case on the salty bread case lecture, because too many lectures. I said 1-2 hours is definitely not at all enough. Just to tell just one stories. I decided to take maybe 10 devotees, and I'll tell 10 stories of each and every devotee, and it will be not enough. You see, I was personally myself, I was completely ignorant, oblivious to all this spirituality. I never saw Krishna even in my life, never, nothing. And to be Bideshi, better. Even London is a more cultural place. That time, rough Russia was like the peers, people just were so rough spiritually. It was the opium, it's nasha. It was like, drugs for the people. Nobody could become, and to be religious man or Christian or whatever, it's considered degraded position. You are just completely aborigine, it's like a barbarian. Only barbarians are worshipping something. So anyway, I never saw even knew Krishna about. And I was commando, and I came to headquarters, and I came to cave. How Krishna, funny, he did it. I was telling story. I supposed to get red diploma, excellency diploma. When you're getting excellency diploma, you can choose your destination. Government has to send you. If you have a red diploma, we have one red, one blue like this. Blue is average, one red one is super. So, but to get red diploma, you have to get all marks A+. Only one allowed to you A. Others should be A+. What to do? And somehow or other I managed, and I didn't have any big protectors on the top, big. And I was in most prestigious military academy, commando school in that time in Soviet Union. It was in Soviet Union, it was only one military academy in which I was studying, of that type. It was military journalists, journalists. and cultural workers. So they entertaining soldiers, and they journalists. It's army, but of course they had studied all the commando training. All commando training was there, fully. But profile was journalism, So it's cool, and I like everything. From my childhood, I did everything. You ask me what I didn't do, I did everything. From karate, boxing, swimming, water polo, dancing, jumping with parachute, anything. You just call me. And I said, well, if I have to be in army, I'll be all-rounder. So when we came there and we finished, and only one subject was there, electronical computers, Computers just 90s, it's just started. In 80s, the end of the 80s, just computers, just only stuff came. There were big computer, electronical calculators, huge one. And nobody knew any idea, what is this? But somehow it was big, thick book about computers. They introduced this new subject. And I didn't like this subject at all. So I was trying to escape this subject as much as possible by doing some extra seva in departments so they can get. And one department in charge, he said, General, he said, don't worry, you do some seva and cleaning and drawing something in my cathedra, what do you call it? Cathedra means?
Church?
Huh?
No, it's like a department.
Department of Science. And I'll do you automatic pass, don't worry. And I was, all year I was painting and I decorating him, everything, something. I said, okay, don't worry, when final exam will come, I'll pass you like this. Very nice. I was happy, that subject particularly. But amazingly enough, 1 week before exam, my final, academy exam, diploma exam, this guy was transferred by the government some other place. And he said, I said, not fair, man. And said, I'm so sorry, what to do? And army means, sorry, yes, sir. He was transferred. And I was thinking, oh no, how to pass the exam? And new guy came. Who are you guys? Get out from here. No help expected. So I can imagine, few days left for the exam of the computers. And I really didn't know what to do now, because I didn't study all year, I never studied. Bil mera baap, gai mera mata, kuch nahi aata. What to do? And you know what, just before exam, seriously, it's real case. I took this book and I was just praying to every god. I didn't believe any god. I was communist actually. I did my PhD on Lenin and Karl Marx, I was really. So I said, okay, anyway, if God is there, let me just try to pray whatever I can. And I took this big, thick book volume. And I took one, just randomly, I took one page and I just memorized that page. I memorized that page and locked it. And next day we have this envelope system, you have to choose the envelope, many envelopes. Do you have the same thing? No? But in Russia we had that system, they put in many envelopes and you can choose envelope and opening. So no one to blame, you yourself choose, no? As we say in Russian, нечего на зеркало пенять, если рожа крива, means don't blame the mirror if you have ugly face. So I took it and my heart kuduk, and when during exam times, all of a sudden you want to go to toilet, and something, sweating, oh no. I was so scared to take, because it's like to be or not to be. If I fail this one exam, I will not get red diploma. I will not get red diploma, they will send me to Siberia, to jungle somewhere, who knows where. And I don't have any big father to help me from the top. Others they had, very prestigious, and many people they entered because of their fathers, they give bribe, whatever. But I had no one. So I depend only on myself, and I am opening. And first question was, exactly question which I learned, that page, And I was thinking, oh no, super, I became some hope, ray of hope, something like that. It's like in that joke, when student, main thing we have to have desire, determination we have to have. One student, it was exam for biology exam, and he has to study, and he was also a space out guy, played cricket all year, nothing. And just before exam, he learned about these bugs in dog, there's monkeys, this small one, these bugs, what do you call it, upia? Huh? Ticks, no? tick. Small, small. Tick, tick. Huh? Fleas, huh? Okay, fleas, whatever. They call it upia also, upia. So fleas. No, small, small with black. Like that. So he learned only about fleas, only. Nothing else. So he came very proudly. Nothing he knows, blank. Only about fleas. So, board of professors sitting, he taking the first question. Tell about dog. No problem. Not even slight disappointment. Dogs, an animal, has 4 legs, tail, ears and hair. And in hair there are fleas. And fleas as well. Alright, okay. Next question. Tell something about cat. Fantastic. Cat has 4 legs and tail and hair. And in hair, as you already know, fleas. And fleas, you know, instead of speaking about fleas. So professor, he just got the point. Okay, I have additional question to you, to the student. Yes, please, no problem. Yes, please. Yes. Can you tell something about fish? The student. No problem. Fish. Such a creature living in the water, and professor, yes, and? And the fish has a tail, correct, and next, and also fins, yes, and eyes, so, but no hair, and professor, so, but, if there is hair, must be flea, and flea, no hair, but, if there is hair, must be flea, and flea, as you already know. One student, he was passing exam, and he's supposed to speak opposites in English, you know. So, you ready? Ready, no problem. English student, you know, like that. I mean, he's from India. And India, you know, they're saying 50-40, they're saying 50-40. But we have to say opposites. Okay, fine. Ready. Okay, black, white. So, professor saying black, student white. Good, bad, day, night, ugly, pitchly. Professor, wrong, correct. You fail, I pass. Never give up. Be serious, we're talking about spiritual science. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukha sandar, place of suffering, and you're laughing. What is it? Can you imagine how nice in spiritual world? Krishna, when he see Madhumangal, he cannot stop laughing. Madhumangal, he is joker for Krishna. He's always with Krishna, very close friend. And Madhumangal can go to such a place where nobody can go. Like he can even present to be in Nikunjas sometimes with Krishna. So because they no zero envy, zero. And when you know open-hearted, zero envy, you can laugh head off. Because then you can laugh with Krishna. And no, guess what? Nobody knows that Krishna is Krishna. Nobody wants even to know that Krishna is God. That's extra additional information in case, you know, somebody says, Mother Yashoda, you know, Krishna is God. Oh, really? Amazing, huh? Okay, Krishna, come, eat some milk and butter. Krishna, such a nice. Oh, and if he's God also on the top, that's even better, no problem. Come, go and eat. It's just extra embellishment, you know, just like decorations only. It's not the main qualification for the Mother Yashoda. And simply for the boys. Sometimes Shridama making Krishna fall down, bam, and Krishna, you know, who am I? Who? I am God. And they up. Come, I'll show you God. Nobody believes him. When Mother Yashoda bind him by the ropes, you know, Damodar Lila, she bound him. And Krishna, Mommy, Mama, I didn't steal the butter, crying. Rudanta Muhurnetra, you know, Krishna crying. Fear personified, afraid Krishna. Fear afraid of Yamaraj, afraid of Krishna. And Krishna afraid of Mother Yashoda. Just see, total Leela. And he actually crying. Kunti Maharani in first canto, 8th chapter. She's saying Krishna actually crying. He's not just doing drama. For whom? He wants to experience that innocent dependence on his mother. You see, Rudanda Muhurnanta, Kajal, going here, and he's really crying. So all demigods, they puzzled, what's going on? Supreme Personality of Godhead crying? Yes, he's crying. And Balaram came, Are Kanaya, what happened? Mommy. Okay, Balaram going to Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda! What? How dare you can bind him? Balaram saying, because his brother, Ananta Shesh. How dare you? So what? Badmas, that's why I bound him. Do you know who is he? Who? God. Oh really? And who are you? I'm also God. Where is my stick? I'll show to this God. And she grabs some stick and runs behind Balarama. Balarama, Krishna doesn't believe that we are gods. What can I do? I cannot help. She doesn't believe that I am God and you are God. Run away. Only Nanda Baba when comes, and only Vatsalya Prem, love. It's called a rope of love. Prem ka rasi na duri. Only Vatsalya Bhav can unbind Vatsalya Bhav. Not Sakya, not Shanta, nothing. Only takes one to understand one. So he unbound that, and Krishna immediately coming to the lap of Nanda Baba. Papa, mommy, tigni. So I'm complaining about mother, And Mother Yashoda became so scared. Oh no, Krishna doesn't like me anymore. But then Krishna understands, no, I'm joking. And then he comes and sucks the milks from the mother. Oh, now he's okay. So Krishna playing with the feelings of his devotees, because he wants also to experience that highest love. And highest love manifestation is Radharani. Unnattojvala rasa. Madanakya Mahabhav. That gift can be given only by the pure devotees of Krishna. Not every time. Once in a lifetime of Brahma. Only once. Many, 71 Divya Yuga, in one Chaturvyuha, only 71 Divya Yuga, if you can calculate, too much. Only one Divya Yuga, multiple by 71 will become one Mano, multiple by 14 becoming only one day of Brahma, same duration as a night of Brahma, and then 1 month of Brahma, and then 1 year of Brahma, and then 100 years of Brahma. How many Manus, how many Yugas, how many? And in 1 day of Brahma, only one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes for 47 years, only. Those who are lucky, they can jump on the train. Otherwise, Sitaram, you can get somewhere in Vaikuntha, you can end up somewhere in Brahmajyoti, you can end up who knows where. So, and to get that highest gift, we really need to have desire to get that. So Prabhupada, desire. How to get that desire? We have to get association with those who have that desire, those who have that madness for Krishna. Gopis, they had madness for Krishna. But Shastra says, Tulaya malavina pina swargam na punarbhava bhagavat sanga sangasya marthyanam kimutasi saha. Very rare. Tulaya malavina pina swargam. You cannot compare that association even with heavenly planets. What to speak about this nonsense? £1,000,000 or $1 trillion and just some kind of super duper pooper, cottage in Miami. Nothing. It's paper only, plastic, nothing. Because we cannot buy happiness, we cannot buy love, we cannot buy health, as we know, right? We can buy a watch, we cannot buy time, we cannot buy health, though you can maybe buy most costly medicine. One person in Italy, one daughter of very famous minister who died due to COVID. He was the first one who died in Italy. And she pasted in Twitter. So you see, my dad was collecting money like crazy all life and dumping it in the bank account. And amazingly enough, at the moment of death, he died out of something which is for free. And his money is still sitting in the bank. And he died due to lack of something which is free. Oxygen. No need to pay. It's free. And still he could not pay for that. So, real happiness, smile is free. It costs nothing. But so many people, smiling faces, crying hearts. That's why Prabhupada came and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to distribute this mercy. Susukham kartumavyam. And how? Pratyakshavagavam dharmyam. Pratyaksh roop mein. Directly you can experience that. You see? And Prabhupada said, if you're not happy, something wrong. It means you're not practicing properly. You have to be happy. So in this way we came and inspire each other to be happy in Krishna consciousness, to remove anxiety, That will go away, that will also go away. You know the story about the Solomon ring? You don't know? One king, Solomon, he said, well, if anyone will make me happy when I am sad and to make me sad when I am happy, I'll award him like anything. So he went to the jail and one prisoner said, okay, I'll do that. And he made one ring like this. And he wrote, he gave this ring to the king and it was written, that will also pass away. So that's it, yeah, put it. So one day king had some picnic party and then he happened, no worries, it will also pass away. Oh really? My happiness will pass away. And then one day he was so sad, it will also pass away. So in this way, pass away. What is this nonsense? Like, down, drop it. And dun, 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 dun. And he saw something was written inside. And he wrote, this will also pass away. So it is said that success is not final and failure is not fatal. It's courage to continue. That's what counts. Like Winston Churchill, he said, from here, you can see him in the notes. Right? He said that real success is to continue failure after failure without losing enthusiasm. That's success. It's not necessary you have to be successful every day. You know that very famous example of the Edison who made the bulb, right? When he made the first bulb and all the reporters and camera people, big conference, and he told to one boy, can you bring that bulb? And that boy was carrying that bulb, and somehow or other, amazingly, it slipped and broken. The only bulb available in this planet that time. Everybody, end of the conference. Because main thing is not there, because he's supposed to demonstrate to everyone how this bulb, first bulb. Now we're taking this for granted. No, so many bulbs are there, no problem. But can you imagine? That time, never ever seen before. And this boy came, dropped. Oh no problem. Let's make another one. So it took him some time, some weeks, months, whatever. He made another one. And when again, new conference, everybody came. And again, this Edison said, can you go and bring that bulb? And he told the same thing to this boy. So some people, you mad? This guy again will drop it. He already did it once. What if? It will be such a scandal. It will be such a, disaster if he'll drop it again. So Edison, he said, well, if even he will drop it again, never mind. We can do it again. We can produce another bulb. But if I will not give him chance now, he will get such a low self-esteem. He will never be able to recover for the rest of his life. If I will not trust him once more, I have to give him once more chance. Because if bulb will break, we can make another one. But when your self-confidence will break, sometimes people committing suicide, they can never forgive themselves. So that's why Prabhupada, that's the mood. He was giving again and again and yet again chance to everyone, to the most fallen. Really, really most fallen. There's tons of stories how Prabhupada gave opportunity for everyone, for sannyasis, for drug addicts. They left movement as they became completely underground already. But Prabhupada called them. You know this very famous story of his secretary who was cooking for him. He was cook of Prabhupada cook. And after some time he blooped, as they say, boom, bloop, boom. He just left. And he started to break all principles, completely up to the neck. Smoking, drinking, but one thing he liked. He liked Govinda's restaurant. If you ever been in Los Angeles, there's such a nice Govinda's there. Really nice, I like it. And very sweet, like in Soho also. They're getting such a nice dishes there. So he liked, somehow or other, he really was addicted to the prasadam. And though he was long hair and just, he didn't care all this. And in fact, he was criticizing Prabhupada. He was criticized. This old man spoiled my life, all these things. I was young, and what is this? All this controlling yourself, what is this? Let me enjoy. Jo kal kar to parso, biji na parso. So this kind of sometimes smoke coming and brakes broken. So and one day he came to Govinda's and he was eating prasadam. There's nothing such a respect, the devotees, I forget it. He was eating prasadam. Because Ramji ka chiriya, Ramji ka khet, kub khav chiriya, barbar ke pet. That's only things that you have to do every day. You have to eat something. So he preferred the restaurant Govinda's and he was eating and somebody said, Prabhupada coming, Prabhupada. And zoom, everybody ran to meet, receive Prabhupada. Coincidentally, Prabhupada was arriving to the temple. Anyway, everybody left, all restaurant staff ran away to receive Prabhupada. And this guy was sitting and eating. Who cares? I have to finish my... And he was eating, and peacefully he finished everything. And he's okay. After some time, he just put everything down, clean his hands, and he just get out from the restaurant. And it happened to be so. Face to face, he met Prabhupada. Prabhupada was coming to the temple, and he was puzzled, because he saw Prabhupada, and he was feeling a little bit shy because he was personal cook for a long time. So when he saw Prabhupada face to face, he just he didn't know where to hide his sight, his eyes, and Prabhupada, oh, so nice to see you. You are here. So nice to see you. Sincerely, Prabhupada said, so nice to see you here. How are you? Well, I am okay. And Prabhupada came to him close and said, will you cook for me today? And all the secretaries, sannyasis and big danda dharis, Prabhupada, he's eating meat. Prabhupada, I know. Prabhupada became very angry, he turned back. I know. Don't tell me what to do, okay? I know. Then he again turned to this person. Can you cook for me today? In very whispering voice, like very afraid, like grandfather. Can you cook for me today? And that person was touched by this, because he is also a human being. He understands, You can never expect people to lend their helping hand unless you touch their heart. So somehow he melted. He just nodded, he could not speak. Okay, Prabhupada, I'll cook. And he cooked for Prabhupada. And Prabhupada accepted his cooking. And that person came back. Just like that. Spiritual master is somebody who's giving us hope. Right? It's easy to criticize. Nonsense. What is this? And finish. Cut off person forever. Living entity will never come to this movement for many, many lifetimes. But Nityananda Prabhu, we are in Nityananda Prabhu Sampradaya, you see. And what does it mean? People throwing stone at you and you give them flower. When Madhai, he smashed him, blood came, and he said, no problem. Please give him love of Godhead. Supreme love. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, because you praying for him, Mother Nitai, because you praying for him, I have to give him. And he hugged Jagai, because Jagai protected me. He wanted to hit me second time, but Jagai protected actually. Really? You protected my Nitai? Wow! And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hugged Jagai. And he just finished. 220 volt electricity. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Immediate transformation. The Bengali style. Hare Krishna. Like that. যদি ভগবানের কৃপা হবে তাহলে সব কিছু হতে পারি। আমি তো বাংলা জানি, বলতে পারি, সেই জন্য ওহাকো সংস্কৃতি জানি প্রচারে করার জন্য। They're very, 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 very soft-hearted people. Holy bol. So Jagai, from this Maha Ugra terrorist, holy bol, with transformation in front of everyone's eyes. So Madhai became envious. Hey, Jagai did whatever I did whatever he did. We did everything same. You have to give me mercy also. It's not fair, Prabhu. Not you. You go to hell. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so angry. Chakra. No, please. We did same thing. So Madhai became envious of Jagai. See, these guys became such a nice devotee. Triple initiated, so what is it? I still admire. Sometimes in spiritual life, when you new bhakta, just new bhakta, you can see this in temple. Sometimes big hair students come, yes, cleaning cleaning, washing. They're so obedient. Go anything they'll do for you. When they're bhaktas. When they're getting first initiations, they're becoming Krishna Das. Prabhu. And then second initiation, Prabhu. And it happens that they're getting third initiations. They're competing with Mahaprabhu. They become lazy intelligent. Okay, they're delegating, say, okay, come. Yeah. Come. And that enthusiasm vanishes. Yes, I have seen. And when you start to tell them, Prabhu, Yam Swanubhava Mekalam Shitasaram, they start to answer you in Sanskrit, because they did double Bhakti Vaibhava, triple Bhakti Shastra. Very difficult to correct in and they still keep downloading information. And senior devotees, they kind of old timers, they don't know all this stuff. Oh, sorry. And I have to do it myself sometimes. So, Krishna consciousness is about humble service, whether you are zero or hero, whether you are head pujari or temple president, doesn't matter. Nothing is impossible for the group of people for whom does not matter who will take the credit. Really doesn't matter, because our business is to please Srila Prabhupada and Krishna. If he is happy, then tasmin tushti jagat tushtam. And if he is happy and Kishoriji is happy, then what else do we need? I mean, what do we need? Let them be happy. And Krishna can engage everyone, even snake, even dog, even the dog eater. Aho bato swapachutogari yam jihvagri martate navak tubhyam. Swapachutogari yam jihvagri, jiva malipten tang, yam jihvagri vartate nama tubhyam. Those who are chanting holy name, even this guy happened to be from the family of dog eaters. Today I was listening lecture of Srila Prabhupada. He was speaking about Philippines. He said, we were in Philippines and I saw these Philippines people, they're eating dogs, Prabhupada said. Maybe I have it with me here on. Very nice, Prabhupada saying. But they are such a nice devotees. You see? Prabhupada says. But anyway, at the end I'll tell you. So, because they're chanting Hare Krishna better than the so-called Brahmanas, Prabhupada said. Because they're chanting holy name. Tipustapasi. Shashnur Arya. They're better than top people. They're becoming top people, Aryans. Brahmanuchuh. Brahma. Grinantiyete. He says, I just said Bhagavatam says, those who chanting holy name and Avaishnava Gurum Nasyat Vaishnava Swapacho Guru. Padma Puran says, somebody who become Vaishnava, even from the degraded family, he can become Guru of all world. Imagine actually. The power of holy name. And Prabhupada gave this name. Krishna se to mara, Krishna dite paro, tomara shakati ache. Amito kangala Krishna Krishna boli, dhaita vo pache pache. Yogyata vichare kichu nahi pai, tomara karuna sara. That's actually the mercy of Vaishnava. We have to think like that. That's what Prabhupada says. We always have to remember who we were before Krishna consciousness. Never forget. Like that story of that minister whom people didn't like. I'm sure you heard that story. And the people really didn't like him. I think it's maybe Birbal or somebody. And they wanted to put him down in the eyes of king, so he would chastise him. And they were trying to find out what is he doing all the time. They wanted to find some loop in him, dosha drishti. And they found that this Birbal used to go to the jungle every night. Have you heard this story? No. He used to go to jungle every night, secretly. Ding, 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 with torchlight at night. So, he must be stealing some money from the king every day. And he going and hiding something there. So this minister, he followed him one night. These envious ministers, followed, and they saw it. It was like some house inside the jungle. And they looked, he has some kind of box, like what do you call it, treasury? Some, and he opening that, I'm going inside, and then locking and coming back to the palace. Oh, he's stealing from our king. His Holiness, His Majesty. We have to expose to the king, because he's thinking, king thinking he's so loyal to him, but he's stealing. He's a thief. We'll expose to the king. And they came to the king, said, Your Majesty, this Birbal is a rascal, number one, because they wanted to drag him down. Because when you're successful and favorite of the king or leader, you'll have real enemies and false friends. Always, Mother Teresa says. And they, yes, king, Your Majesty, we'll prove you that this is rascal. He's stealing from you. Really? Yes. Okay, show me. So they took the king at night. Just follow him. And sure enough, this guy, ding, 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 same time, this guy going the same. And king, oh, really? You're right. This guy, well, go. It was a king like hiding. They followed him to that house. Again, as usually, this guy went, opened the treasury. And that time, king could not tolerate. Stop it! He bowled, he entered the house and put his light. Rascal! I knew that you are cheating me. Now I confirm that you are cheating. Show me what is inside. So this Birbal said, No, Your Majesty, please, don't come. No, you have to show me what is inside. No, please don't watch. Don't look here. No, please. No, you're hiding from me some treasure. I know. And he forcefully just put him. And these ministers were, very nice. Now we broke relationships. And king never trust this guy anymore. And the king just opened the treasury and looked at it with his light. And then this Birbal said, oh no, so means finished. I am finished now. And minister, see, now you are finished. So Birbal, no. And then king said, what is this? My dear king, I told you, don't look there, please. Don't look, I told you. What is this? I told you, see, you didn't listen to me. What is that? So all ministers, they came and looked, what is that? And it was like very, very old, broken shoes, and very teared in pieces, cloth, and very dirty, like this stuff there. Packed, cloth and shoes, very, very like nails coming out. And king said, what is this? Birbal said, see, my Majesty, every day I'm so successful serving you. People glorifying me like anything. You glorifying me all the time. So I'm coming every night here. And I'm looking at that cloth and I always reminding myself who I was before. That was my cloth before you took me to the royal palace. When you recognized me that time, many years ago, you took me. But I was in the street. And just not to forget who I was before, I'm coming every night to remind myself, look here, Birbal, who you were before. So I could always remember your glory and your grace, how you blessed me with your kindness and mercy. So I can never forget your mercy and grace, my dear king. And this king looked at those ministers. So, oh, sorry, zoom, they ran away. So you can see, and he became even more dear to the king, because we have to be always, it's about loyalty. Life can take you up, life can take you down, but real devotee of the Lord. Narayanah parach sarve, na kutaschana vibhyati, swarga pavarga narakesh apitulyarthadarshinaha. You may be in heaven, you can be in hell, but you can do the same business. You can be in crazy, stupid war situation of Ukraine. You can be in the poverty-stricken, damn poor country Nepal. Or you can be in UK or America, Los Angeles, Miami. You can be up or down. You can get sometimes nothing, or sometimes you can get dakshina. You can stay in 5-star hotel, or sometimes you can stay in cave. But it should not affect us, because we have Srila Prabhupada. Because at the moment of death, we have to go, and Prabhupada said, Pujan karo, bhajan karo, mrityu janle hoye. Jivan to sukha dukha mela, sabko jana parega akela. And in our case, we can never go akela. We will go together. Because if you want to go fast, you have to go alone. But if you want to go far, we have to go together. That's why this is a secret. Prabhupada created this society, Bahu Militvam Tadgana Sukha Krishna Ganam. We can glorify Krishna in this age only together. And I'll conclude with one small example. Shall I?
Yes.
It's a real story also. I didn't prepare. Actually, I wanted to read one shloka from Chaitanya Charitamrita, but it seems like hopeless case. I can never reach. And when I took my iPad and I was saying, okay, let me read Chaitanya Charitamrita, and my battery finished. Krishna does like that all the time. Whether he, my commando officer leaves me 1 week before exam, or my iPad switch off right in front of lecture, as to start, and I have to shoot from the hip, whatever I remember. So that's what I am now giving class, shooting from the hip, like this, without preparation. But this is one example. I used to play hockey. Do they play hockey here in UK?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so, no? I know in Canada that's very famous, because where is icy country, so the hockey must be there. I used to play. I was forward, and I used to play very high speed. And in our country we had that time USSR team, very famous in Olympics in 70s and 80s. It was top. USSR, Canada. It's like cricket in India, And I used to worship Harlamov. His name was Harlamov. And the goalkeeper, goalkeeper is Tretyak and Mushkin, their names. Literally, we used to, wow, how he does, we did, how he does, we just photocopy like that. It was hero. Like when I was studying martial arts, I used to worship Bruce Lee, Big photo in training room, Those who doing gyms, they worshipping Schwarzenegger, all this stuff. So, but that was the time. Our young generation was so, rolling around. We used to play hockey, we used to play in the snow. I never used to come home. I was always coming wet and snow. My mother used to clean me. We were so naughty. Nowadays, children, hardly you can push them out of the house. They're sitting computers they have this. But those days we did everything, and I used to play hockey. I really like that. But in those days, Kharlamov, he was a leader of hockey team. Usually, because he was the leader of the all Soviet Union team, who was representing Soviet Union all over the world in Olympic Games. To make it short, he was in the beginning. He was very, very false ego guy, so puffed up. I am so nice, and he used to play in different team. But one day it was supposed to be Olympic game championship, right? And Soviet Union that time we had 16 countries together, Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Latvia, Lithuania, all countries together, Later on, they depends on the desire actually. Jiva Goswami explains in Bhakti Sandarbha that separatist mentality comes from wrong desire, in ignorance, in passion, and in goodness. Dinadrik, dinabhava, and prithak bhava. Depends on your motivation, your desires. You can do 4237 puja, you can do book distribution, but when your desire is impure, it can become separatist mentality. You'll never please Lord. Dinadrik in Tamoguna. You're doing devotional service, but your motivation just to pull somebody's leg down, to envy, anger, happens sometimes, even in spiritual life. And the passion means you want to get some credit, name, fame. I want to get some money. I will distribute. I will collect so much donation. 20% I have to get. So motivation. Something is a passion. Dina bhava. And prithak bhava, separatist mentality out of pride, I am chanting 64 rounds and you chanting only 16. Like that. I am doing such a tapas. See, I did my nirjala without water and you drank water. Nonsense. Bhogi. And I am super tyagi mahavairagi. Nirjala, dry, completely nothing. No need. If pride comes by you doing tapasya and nirjala fasting, and you're becoming more proud, better you go and eat nicely. Better you eat and be humble. So, anyway, desires are different desires. But this Kharlamov was a little bit puffed up. But there is another one guy, he was coach, very famous coach in those Soviet Union. His name was Tarasov, very famous. So he noticed that this guy has very nice qualities. He has, like Jew, but he's unpolished. He required some job. He need to be polished. But he never gave him instructions, because unless you hire, don't give advice. So unless somebody is not your disciple or subordinate or your son, why should you instruct him? Fully to be wise where ignorance is bliss. So no need. But once Tarasov, can I play in your team? Are you sure? Yes, 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 I want to see him. Okay, then come. And he started to chastise him. So basically, he polished him and just chastised him like nanu suchanti panditaha, like Krishna chastised Arjuna. Until unless Arjuna requested him for the knowledge. Karpanya dosho upahata svabhava prichami tvam dharma samudhascheta. No, he says, I am bewildered, Krishna. Shishyasteham sadhimam tvam prapannam. Prabhu, I am your disciple. Now friendship finished. All this friendship business over. Now I am your disciple. Please teach me. Are you sure? Pakka. Okay, now we have playing different roles. Immediately he chastised him. Aswachananna swachastvam pragyabadam bhashase. Gatasun, agatasuncha, nanu suchanti panditaha. You're speaking like big scholar, philosopher, but you're nonsense number one, Prabhupada says. You're fool number one. Intelligent man never laments like this. Because you are ajo nityam shashvatayam purano, nahanyati hanyamane shariri. You are atma, you are not the body. Why are you lamenting on the social, external bodily things? That's why you're fool number one. Chastise him. Prabhupada once said, you are all fools here. And everybody became chup. And one disciple was sitting just like that. Said, yes, Prabhupada, I am fool. Except you, everybody fool. You are intelligent. Why? Because to understand that I am fool requires intelligence. That's why you're very intelligent. So like that. And he was very proud. And this Tarasov, as a loving father, was giving so much training and chastisement to him, was criticizing him. And anyway, it's like, to make it short, this Harlama was so angry with this Tarasov. Why he's chastising? Why he's, exploiting me? Why he is demoralizing me? What a man is this Tarasov. But Tarasov said, I don't care what you're thinking about me. I need a real warrior on the field. Because more you're sweating during the training time, less you'll be bleeding during the war. That's why I'm chastising you. So finally, and they wanted to bribe Harlama, give him $1 million so he can write down some claim against Tarasov. So he can kicked out, and so many envious people, so many people. but Harlama, he never betrayed Tarasov, actually. Even though he was angry with him, but this much I cannot do. I know that he is a tough guy, but I cannot cross that line. I still respect him because he's my teacher. So he never crossed that red line of being bribed by some envious party. And ultimately, so it's a long story, but Tarasov, one day, what he did, to make the one team of Soviet Union representative, Tarasov's dream was to defeat Canadian team. Because that time it was like Cold War, communism, capitalism, you know this, right? So that America and Russia, it was like Cold War, nuclear war. So sports events, they were nothing but war. It's like subtle war between two ideologies. And if Russia will win in sport, it means, see, guys, we defeated you. At least somewhere we defeated you. If not by nuclear war, but at least in sport. But ultimately it was like punching the philosophy that Russia has to win. So this Tarasov, he had this dream. We have to win this Canada team. NHL, they said, NHL team. But these guys were so powerful. They were so puffed up. They were even playing without helmets, the big, huge buffaloes, like very huge guys. And nobody could defeat them somehow. In Canada at that time, they were so much puffed up because nobody could defeat them at all. But this Tarasov, he was a very small, short guy. He said, but we have to defeat them somehow. And to do that, he said, we cannot do it with small team. We have to create the strongest team. We had 16 countries and we had 16 national teams that time. So what he did, he took two people from each and every team, let's say, right? And he make one team out of the cream players, top players of the many countries. He took the best players and he make one team out of best. And then started to play Olympics. They went to semi-final. They could not find. They went to Japan. And they playing with average, like Switzerland, Sweden, some small average team, not even league team, normal team. They could not defeat even simple team. Beginning teams, they could not defeat. What to speak about Canada? Even average teams, they could not defeat. So this Tarasov was surprised. What's going on? Top players, most professionals. They cannot defeat even small, chota mota, chiria tota. What is this? And they were in Japan. They played, and it was like equal score, which is unheard of for the top team, national team. What is this? And one day he comes. This guy start to quarrel amongst each other. New fight, new fight. It's because of you guys, you from Ukraine, nonsense, not giving pass. No, shut up, Kazakhstan Wali. And you people, you from Uzbekistan, you Russian nonsense, you not passing to us. So they just, and this, they criticizing each other. You supposed to give me pass. Why you not giving pass? No, shut up. I was in better position. You cannot play at all. No, they blaming each other. Why they cannot win? They start to blame game. You know the blame game? You played that game sometime? Yes. Give you exercise, homework. If you happen to be the forward or expert in blame game playing, I'll help you how. Sometimes happens in family also, husband, wife, children, parents, like that. I've been in some family and small kids, they saying, my parents exploiting me too much. The children, they have similar, familiar with that. Too much exploiting me. What is this? You give me birth to exploit me or what? They say like that, blaming parents. So, and when this blame game and finger pointing business starts, I'll give you some exercise, okay? Everybody should do it. You can implement it. Whenever it happens in life, it may be in spiritual organization or this management, this person, that wife or husband, whatever. Immediately you apply this exercise. I call it 3-finger exercise. First one, if this situation happens and you're really trying to blame each other, first of all, you withdraw yourself from fighting, go somewhere in secluded place and start to think. It's called mini dhyasana. Contemplate. 3 questions. You have to answer 3 questions honestly. Ideally on the paper, you have to write it down. Question number 1. What I have done, what I'm not supposed to do. I was not supposed to do that, but I have done it. Right? So what is that which brought me to this conflict situation? What I have done, what I'm not supposed to do. Just write it down. I didn't speak kind words. I didn't come in time. Whatever it can be. Trust me, you'll find so many reasons. Because there is no sound with one hand only. So like that. You write it down, what I have done, what I'm not supposed to do. Then second question, what I didn't do, what I supposed to do. What I did, what I'm not supposed to do. And second question, what I have never done, which I supposed to do actually. I supposed to come in time. I supposed to kiss my wife. I supposed to give chocolate to the children. I supposed to just do puja in time. I didn't come for Mangalarati. Whatever it may be. I supposed to do, but I didn't do it. Oh no, what to do? You write it down. What I didn't do, what I supposed to do, what I didn't do, what I did, what I'm not supposed to do. And then third question, what to do? and if you answer these 2 questions correctly, third answer will come like that automatically. That's all. Anyway, I don't want to take you in the counseling direction, so because who am I? A poor Brahmana, what to do? You're educated triple Bhakti Shastri, double Bhakti Suraj ko Deepak dikhana. So you just. So, where we were, coming back. Coming back.
Hockey.
Hockey, it's okay, where?
Blaming each
Correct,
other.
correct. So when people start to blame yes, they were blaming. In Japan, it was really 1970s. Japan fighting, it was Olympics going on. And then, they blame, it's you because of you people, your team, it's you people came from that team, that's why you're not giving pass to us, So in that moment, Tarasov comes. He happened to come that time when this team was fighting badly, like cats and dogs. Said, oh, you have so much energy to fight with each other, huh? You don't have any. Yes, game was kind of lazy and crazy, but you could not defeat even this simple team. Okay, come. This is a proper time for training. I want to train you. It's Olympic Games. It's in Japan, big stadium. No, this is not time for training. No, this is exactly time for training. You understand? So all these coaches, and all the medical team. No, sir, maybe this is not proper time to get some training. This is the proper time for training, he said. And he fought at night. He took them on the stadium at night when nobody was there. He said, okay, now everybody go around clockwise, go around. You know, when we're in skis, shh, shh, shh. It's getting like 60 kilometers per hour, you know, it's huge, sliding and clockwise, close to me, close, and make some circle, go on. And then when everybody already catch up the speed, and everybody wondering, what's going on? Why he does this to us? Just shut up, go on, I said. So everybody, yes sir, they have to follow the coach. So following, and then those who are playing for Moscow, stop! And those two guys from Moscow team, stop. And other guys from Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, because abruptly, if you stop abruptly, you know, so other cars, other people, and skis, you know, you can cut yourself, you know, it's like knives, you know. Stand up, continue, stand up. Again, this guy stand up, again. Those who are playing for Ukraine, stop! And then another two guys, you know, another. Those who are playing for Kazakhstan, stop! So in this way, everybody going on, long time already. Everybody like sweating, already bleeding, you know, oh no, what's this guy doing? And other people, medical team saying, can you stop? Mr. Tarasov, can you stop this virus? Shut up, I know what I'm doing. But tomorrow they will not be able to play tomorrow match, you know, they'll injure themselves. Just shut up, I know what I'm doing. Go on. Those who are playing for CSKA, this army club, in which Tarasov was Harlamov was playing. And then Spartak, Dynamo, this is different names of teams. Stop, and everybody cannot understand what's this guy doing. Everybody bleeding, everybody tired. And then finally he said, those who are playing for Moscow, CSKA, stop! And this Harlamov said, don't stop! Nobody should stop! I am captain of the team. I am saying you don't stop. Don't listen to this guy. So this Tarasov, hey, you going against GBC? No political flavor, right? And this Harlam said, don't stop! So this Tarasov getting angry. Everybody come here. One line. And then Harlam come here. What do you mean? Non-stop. Don't stop. Didn't you hear my order? Why you cutting my order? Why you said everyone not to stop? Everybody's so much tired standing on this hockey stick, you know. I said, because we are not Moscow team. And then, who are you? We are United Team of Soviet Union. Correct. Training is over. And he left. Because we are not Vrindavan, Moscow, Russia, Ukraine, UK, or New York, or Manhattan, or we are United Team of Srila Prabhupada. We are not disciples of Jayapataka Maharaj, Radhanath Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Maharaj, Parvishnu Maharaj, Mahavishnu Maharaj. We are disciples of our Srila Prabhupada, Parampara. We are all big army, United Team of Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki! And we have to get out these cockroaches of this nonsense from our brain. Until unless we will understand that I am because we are, we need each other. We have nothing to do with this London, America, India, Pakistan, Russia, nothing to do. And this understanding is not there with political leaders of this world. One blind leading another blind, and both of them going to the ditch. They don't know what's the goal of life. That's why Prabhupada said, at least you guys, can you work together organizationally, universally, globally, thinking locally? Working locally, thinking globally. I have only one problem, Prabhupada said. I cannot think small. Chota mota, my family, my ashram, my temple. We are just such a big movement. So that's why it's very, very great, wonderful opportunity for all of us. We are so different and wonderful indeed. Right? I wrote this poem. Did I read it for this? I will conclude with this poem. I was in United Nations. And I wrote this poem to make it short. And this poem called Divine Orchestra, which can play the music of love. Because I'm a member of United Religious Initiatives, URI, UN, and there's United Religious Initiatives, and in that team, nearly 50 people. There's some kind of Muslim, there's Jewish rabbi, there's some Christians, popes from Vatican, some, I'm representative from Hindu, whatever, but all different. I came to Soho and very nice, my friend, rabbi, Jewish, he came with topi and just came for my class, like that, and Nisinga Chaturdashi. Very nice person. Doesn't matter, you can have Bible, you can have Torah, you can have Quran, Bhagavad Gita, but we can learn how to work together. Like, like in orchestra, there's so many, somebody playing flute, somebody drum, somebody guitar, somebody violin, doesn't matter. But when we have to play whatever director tells you. And they say, sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, sa. Everybody tune sa. For example, in Russian we have this do re mi fa sol la si, si bemol, everybody si bemol, and sometimes they tune, some boom, 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 boom. So it's called cacophony. Before band playing together, it's allowed for a few minutes. It's called tuning. You tune. We came together. It's allowed for a few minutes. It's called cacophony. Cacophony, right? Cacophony means cacophone. Cacophony.
Yeah.
Right? When everybody allowed to and so some kind of crazy kitschy sound, you can see sometimes in orchestra. It's okay. Director tolerating that because he give time. Okay, you tune yourself, but it's expected after 3 minutes you're supposed to be tuned already. You cannot tune for the rest of your life, man. Otherwise you're not fit to play with us. So 2 minutes and then ready. Pum pa 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 pum pa pa pum pa, and sometimes shut up. Pum pa 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 shut up. But I did Bhakti Shastri Bhakti Vaibhava. I want to give class. Just shut up. It's not your business. No? But because we're not listening to the Guru, we're not listening to GBC. Guru tells you, Guru Maharaj, what can I do? Go for book distribution. Wrong guess, Guru Maharaj. Try again. Wrong guess, Guru Maharaj. One more chance. I'm giving to you. Oh, GPC doesn't know what to do. Let them try again. We know better. Everybody have their munda matar bhina. Everybody have their own plans. What to do. Anyway, so I say Krishna while telling this story, I already downloaded another one story. So and I'm telling Krishna, stop, no need downloading. And Krishna, download. Because you're online now. You're online, download. Shall I tell you last story? You have to tell to him. Poem. Oh yes, poem. That's the problem. Shooting from the hip, it's very spontaneous. It's very bad. I don't like it. Okay, so that's why if you want to become the leader of orchestra, you have to have a guts to show the back to the public. Yeah. You have to have himmat hona chahiye na. You have to have a guts against the current. Like Srila Prabhupada, he had guts, I came to give you brain. He told in America. And in New York Times it was article, Swamiji came to give brain to America. He came to London and said, well, Swamiji, why did you come here? I came to give you something which you forgot to take. You took so many things, but you forgot to take our wisdom, Bhagavad Gita. So I brought to give you free delivery, like that. So anyway, we have to have guts, and we have to follow the order of Guru. Yasya devetatha gurau tasyeti kathina hyartah prakashanti mahatmanaha. And exactly that shloka I wanted to read for you from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 15, text number 106, if I am not mistaken. So there's those who have full faith in the order of Guru, and those who have full faith that holy name and Krishna non-different. Even they are materialistic devotees, they are not advanced at all. Still, by associating with them, others can become devotees. They can become recipient of Krishna's mercy and can become the instruments in the head. And through them, energy can go, and they can make others devotees, even though themselves may be not advanced very much. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, those who have full faith that holy name and Krishna non different. Namo Chintamaya Rupam Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Shuddha Purna Nitya Mukta Abhinnatvam Nama Namini. So the global orchestra, we wrote one poem. We had competition with all these popes and Catholics and just rabbis and mullahs. It was very funny actually, because I was giving lecture how to bring youth of this world close to God. That was topic given to me. I was giving seminar, not Hare Krishna, not just how to bring the young generation close to spirituality. So after lecture, I asked everyone, how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel today? You.
Oh, excellent.
One word. In one word, you have to say.
Enlightened.
Can we do this exercise? Okay, let's do it exercise with you. You done? Somebody has to be there so he can write down this. Can somebody write down or type? Quick. It's very nice. And I'll check the homework. Okay, everybody of you who present here have to express how do you feel today by expressing in one word. Just one word you have to say. Not two. And this word should not repeat with others. If it was spoken, then you have to find some another word. So we can give privilege to ladies. Ladies, children and old people have to give them privilege. So, okay? So, Mataji, you can start. How do you feel today? And who will be writing? You will be typing, huh? Okay, type and then you have to send to everyone.
Okay.
Somehow.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Grateful.
Grateful.
Enlightened.
Enlightened.
Content.
Wait. Content. Okay.
Sorry, I thought you
No. Okay. Content. Okay.
relaxed.
Relaxed.
Calm.
Huh?
Calm.
Calm. Super.
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Useless.
Useless. Cool. I mean, maybe. How do you feel?
Empowered.
Empowered. Typist.
Wait, what's it?
Blame game player.
Enlivened.
Enlivened. Empowered was there. Enlivened. Mataji.
बढ़िया.
Badhiya. Good. No, but
Hindi.
Badhiya. In English. In English.
Okay.
No, in English.
Okay, I'll say the Hindi. Okay.
Because English speaker will not understand.
Do you, no.
Badhiya means
Awesome, right?
Yeah, awesome.
awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
awesome.
Mataji.
Yeah, fine.
Reflective.
Reflective.
Inspired.
Inspired.
Excellent.
Huh?
Excellent.
Excellence.
Joyful.
Joyful.
Blessed.
Blessed. Okay, now we start Prabhu's.
Excited.
Excited. Prabhuji? Yes. You.
New.
He could not even figure out.
Give a chat.
Okay. Okay. Excited, the last one.
Where are you?
New.
Where were you?
New.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. You caught him?
We're at new.
No, he's excited, right? Excited.
Excited. I think I missed a few.
No. Come back. You cannot. like in movie.
Joyful,
Back, come.
blissful.
Okay.
Okay, repeat. We can.
Should I start from the start?
Which
I
last
said
one you wrote?
reflective.
Right. So reflective, inspired,
Reflective then?
blissful, joyful, new, excited.
That's that book. Excited.
It's excellent in Radhika.
Excellent, Radhika. He said. Excellent. Okay, excellent. Wonderful. Okay, what did you say? No, you, Mataji's. Three of you.
Oh, I said joyful.
Joyful.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay,
Inspired.
inspired.
I have that.
Blessed.
Blessed.
Blessed. Okay.
Okay, important. Nobody should be left over. It's very important. Okay,
fine.
and then Prabhu's.
Excited, he said.
Excited. Okay, we can skip you for now. We can keep you at the last. You have to check how do you feel yourself. Then you can say one word. Prabhuji, how do you feel?
I feel blessed.
It was already there.
Wrong guess.
Great.
Huh?
Great.
Feel good.
Good. Simple. Good.
Good. Thank you, Jay.
Good.
He's just entered the room. He doesn't know.
Right.
It's okay.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
There's a message.
How do you feel?
Grateful.
Grateful.
That's repeating.
That's repeated.
Did we have grateful?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
First,
we
okay.
have the great.
Then next one. Attention, please. Listen what others say.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, just think few minutes. Prabhuji, how do you feel?
Fortunate.
Fortunate. Very good. You?
Delete quick.
You said joyful was there already.
Joyful is done. Yeah, joyful is done.
Anyone else? You?
Motivated.
Huh? Motivated. Very good. Motivated. Joyful, right? Huh? Joyful was already there. Anything else? You have to offer some another to the stock market.
ये सब लोग
Poor dictionary. What?
Sleepy.
Inspiration was done.
Huh?
Inspiration.
Express. Inspiration. Inspired.
She already said inspired.
Huh?
Yeah,
Done.
she
Done.
already
Inspired
said.
also there. See?
Yeah.
If it is from one family, you count it.
Millions of words. Millions of words. Of
No,
expression.
no.
वो लोग बाकी
Okay, car parking. Two of you. Three of you. Anyone else?
Fire up.
Fire up. Very good. Huh?
No.
You didn't say.
He said no.
Fortunate.
He told me.
Okay, fortunate.
Well, that's already been saying.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, I have that. I have that.
Okay, Prabhuji, how do you feel in one word? One word you have to say.
I feel
After today's lecture, after today's meeting with devotees, how do you feel right now? Check your heart.
inspired.
We have to be inspired before we expired. So we
Ecstatic.
ecstatic. Cool. Find out some exciting words. You just come on.
Okay.
Humble.
Humbled. Prabhuji, tapaiको number.
Swarup Jagriti.
Wow. That's, we can say this Swarupai Jagriti, you know. So we Swarupena Avasthiti, you know. So this is called
A revival of lost consciousness.
revival, revived.
Revive.
Okay, one word.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, super. Yes.
You really went out of that.
Very nice.
Touched.
Touched. Okay. We have
Amazing.
Amazing. Prabhuji.
Compassion.
Compassion. Very nice. And Achuta.
Too happy.
No, it's already too happy.
No, blissful,
Happy. And then very, very much happy. Very, 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 very happy. No. Key word is very, very, very much.
blissful.
And it was there already, blissful.
Yeah. So what's the
You can
word?
say
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, please, please.
Satisfied. Sleepy.
Something like this.
Satisfied.
Satisfied, okay. Anyone else? So we have three people.
Yeah.
Yes. Reflective.
So,
Done.
Cooperative.
Yeah, that is not there. That is
Toughest
not
time is for the last one, huh? But I will be the last one, don't worry.
United.
United.
okay. United.
Well, how do you feel? Okay, united. Very nice. Did you say your word? What is your word? Uplifted. Very nice. And you? You said? No, you didn't.
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Okay. So one more. Who left? You.
Glad.
Glad.
Oh, okay.
Super. And My Holiness, I have to say something. So responsible. Yes. Okay. So now what we going? We have to. You got the list, right? How many words approx?
36.
36. Fantastic. 9. 9 means Mars. So it's actually it's very nice. And what we have to do, we have to create poetry with these words by using only these words. You can do some stitching words also, and, but, so, whatever, maybe some, but this word should be in the poetry. Must. You can use the poetry which express today's our discussion by poetic language, because in spiritual world every word is a song and every step is a dance. Right? Nacho gao khao. And everybody can serve Krishna. Every single body can serve Krishna. As I told you, right? Even the lowest dog eaters, even side by side. Once Krishna, he got appointment from Radharani. Come to the Nikunja. Come to Nikunja. And Krishna was going to Nikuja at night, Dastakale Lila, I have to come on time because. And then on the way, some another party hijacked him, some another gopi, right? Let's not to tell the name. So, but she was hijacked by messenger of another gopi party. So he went to that gopi also. He has to be not Vishtina Priya. He has to please everyone, and he got late. Oh no! And when he came, it was heavy rain like today. Raining and oh no! And he came, and Radharani became very much upset in Manana Parta, so he just sitting completely upset because he got late, not 15 minutes. He got late for a couple of hours. And Lalita standing outside and became very angry. Just very angry. Krishna comes, and it's raining, cats and dogs, camels and elephants. So I just came, Lalita, Suno, Sakhi, let me go inside. No! Time up. It's already too much. Get out from here. No allowed. Kishoriji, you make suffer here so much. No permission. Get out from here. And she kicked Krishna out. And heavy rain and his mukut already and more punk already like this. So please. And Radharani doesn't want even to look at him. So Krishna thinking, what to do now? And all of a sudden, because Krishna, whenever he desires, Jnana Bala Kriyacha, all energy is working for him. Everybody in Vrindavan working to help Radha and Krishna to meet together. And all of a sudden, big snake came out in Nikunja. Cobra, black cobra. And Radharani, jump out from the cottage, and jump in the Krishna's lap. And Krishna hugs her and looks, good job. So sometimes even snake can get seva, So in this way, we can, everybody, whoever we are, we can get place in spiritual world. And we have to learn, even snakes, they have to play according to the tune with Krishna. Which Krishna, Anukulyasya Krishna no, Shilanam Bhaktiruttama. Whatever he wants, not whatever I, beloved myself, want. No. So similarly, whatever director of orchestra wants us to play, we have to play that one. If he wants me to keep quiet, fine. Ashrishya padratam pinashtamam. Adarshanam marmahatam karotva yatha tatha. Mat prananathas sa eva na paraha. You are my prananath Prabhu. Whatever you want to go to heaven, hell, fine. Nachao, make me dance. Make me dance as you want, my Lord. Easy to say. Try another time. Another guess, Guru Maharaj. So this is our, and after that competition, somehow, your humble servant, I won the competition. And everybody spoke, okay, well, good. Like you today spoke. Hey. And then somebody said, orchestra. And one guy said from Vatican, said, Amen. Like Catholic Pope, Amen. I said, Father, I will include that word also, don't worry. So, you have to put things together. And we have only half an hour time, by the way. It's like by the end of our assembly, we have to present. So shall I read for you? Global orchestra to play the music of divine love. We all are so different and beautiful indeed. Together we can grow high with the spiritual speed. Like the divine orchestra, we can produce the song which will make all world united, harmonious and strong. The spiritual symphony descending from above, with hearts united in hope and peace, will bring that divine love. In our song, we will use the words smile, unity, and joy, cooperation, love, and harmony, the darkness to destroy. Rejuvenating family together we create to give the solace to the world before it's too much late. Create the symphony divine with love as a holy queen. Share your happiness with mine, so be it, and Amen. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. That's why we can play. Doesn't matter who we are, where we are, ABC, GBC, BBC, absolutely doesn't matter. As long as our goal is one, we can achieve it. And if our eyes cannot see the goal, how we can expect the legs to reach there? That's why Saint-Exupéry de la France. Do you know the Saint-Exupéry? Have you heard? He's very nice, famous, poet in France. So he said, the real lovers and friends, not those who are looking at each other, but those who are looking in the same direction. So we have to look at the same direction together. So this is a wonderful opportunity for us to come together and to write this poem. And we will not give you 1 hour time, of course. You can take as much, 1 week time, before 12th. So maybe we can come to temple or whatever. Next Sunday, you have to create one poem, and then we make competition. And those who will win the competition, you'll get special gift. I promise, from my side, I'll give you gift. Very special gift. And then special treatment in Nepal when you'll come. True. And of course, the greatest gift for all of us, we can do kirtan together for a few minutes. Shall we conclude with the kirtan? It has to be done together. Actually, we do sometimes with our team. Sometimes you can chant this in the this. And sometimes somebody can chant, first voice, and somebody can chant, and somebody can chant like Prabhu. So like and it becomes like trio, believe. And when you go to Christian church anywhere, of course we will not do it today, but if you can practice, it will be super. You go to the church. I was born in Christian family, and you can go anywhere. Here it's easy to visit and see this, nice cathedrals and Ave Maria, Ave Maria, and when they chanting together, wow, gorgeous, and they have this kind of dome. Ave Maria. And people like really awesome, they get bumps, goosebumps, It's very goosebumps. So Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani